Here are 6 major biblical points that prove the church is not Israel, and it distinguishes Israel in the tribulation from the church. Number 1, the church is not a continuation or replacement of Israel. That's why it's so obvious, the time of Jacob's trouble. Who's Jacob? It's Israel. It's not the time of the church's trouble. It's the time of Jacob's trouble. That should set everything at ease. But that's not enough for some people. The 7th trumpet in the mid-trib in Revelation 7 announces the woes that are coming and will last 3.5 years. And they look forward to the 3rd part of the first resurrection, when the tribulation saints and the 2 witnesses will be caught up into heaven. And that's in Revelation 24-6. We see where the church is going to rule and reign with the trib saints over Israel as Israel rules the nations. The reward for, number 3, the reward for Old Testament saints and tribulation saints are not the same as the judgment seat of Christ for the bride. When the church is raptured in 1 Thessalonians 4 and 1 Corinthians 15, we go to heaven, we go to the judgment seat of Christ for the church, and it's only for those from the ascension of Christ until the rapture of the church. This last 2,000 years, that is all who is going to be judged at the judgment seat of Christ. The other rewards come at the end of the tribulation, at the 3rd part of the first resurrection. Then we have 4. The church returns with Jesus in Revelation 19, where we see the marriage of the Lamb has come, and the church is already in heaven, standing right beside Jesus as he's getting ready to come to set up the kingdom. The 5th is on Numbers 23:9, where it says Israel will never be numbered with the nations, period. Israel, the nations, the Gentile nations, and the church. Those are the only 3 groups of people in the Bible. And to understand the Bible, you've got to determine these 3 groups and who he's talking about. The Gentiles, nations, the church, or Israel. And then lastly, the nations are not the church or Israel. The nations are the Gentile nations. The sheep and goat judgment is not for the church, it's for the nations. It's not for Israel, it's for the nations. At the end of the tribulation, they'll be judged, and the sheep nations walk into the kingdom. Israel's also judged, the parable of the talents, the Old Testament saints and all of them, and they'll get their rewards to rule over the nations, and the guests, the tribulation saints at the wedding, the bride, the church, get to rule and reign with Christ over the nations as Israel, as Israel rules the nations.